And fair play, you know, I'm not a white beer fan. So if I like it, that speaks volumes. Here we are, perfect drafters, yet again. And I think for the first time, I'm really apprehensive about this one. I just am. If you watched my last video, you probably saw the kind of should I, shouldn't I kind of look on my face. Because basically, I'm not over keen on this type of beer. I'll be honest, I don't know why I bought it. So this could well be a first for the Big Bold Reviews set of Perfect Draft Keg reviews. Because I've not had one that I don't like yet. Not while I've been reviewing. So I had Diebells before I started reviewing and I wasn't keen on that. Obviously not going to buy it again just so I review something that I'm not keen on. Not going to do that. But with this one, the reason why I think I might not like it is because I'm not over keen on Hoegaarden. It's just not my bag. It is not my bag. It's not even a bag. I've heard this is very similar. It's of that ilk. It could be a bad one. For me. Because all of these things, all of these reviews, basically it's just my opinion. As always. You know, we'll see. So it is the Ginette Bio White. Think it's Ginette. It could be Ginette or something like that possibly. Could be. It's the Bio White one. I have bought both because they had two released at the same time. The Bio White and the Bio Fruit one. Far more looking forward to the Bio Fruit, got to be said. Because I do like a bit of fruity beer. I do. This one, however, you know. Yeah. So price-wise, you're looking at £32.90 of your finest. So not one of the more expensive kegs, one of the cheaper ones. So from the Ginette Brewery in Belgium, there are these two on there. Pretty funky looking keg. Was launched in a splash, an absolute vivid array of colours, the kind of ad campaign around it. It was one of the first kind of keg launches that's been since I've had the machine. So again, that attracted me. I thought, I'll go for it. They had me at new keg release, basically. So bought it. Did get sent a free glass as well. Happy days. Thank you, Beerhawk. So I've got the right glass for it. Ding dang do. And the Bio White is 5%. It's a wheat beer. Now, I think, is it a lime you lob in it sometimes? Or even, is it an orange slice? I think I might have even seen an orange slice lobbed in a Hoegaarden. Haven't got it. Haven't got any fruit to pop in, so not going to be doing that. So yeah, 5% wheat beer. Ginette Bio, £32.90. So it is from Belgium, like I say. It's an organic beer. Might attract some. It's organic. Although these are the two kind of branded Ginette ones on there, they do also brew the triple Camulet or Carmulet and also Quack as well. So those two strengthy, hard-hitting, punchy belters, they do those as well. It's produced in, and this is obviously going to go wrong, Binche, close to the French border. Something like that. It's close to the French border. Again, purchased by InBev, acquired by those big boys, and big plans from like 2016, I think that was when they was bought out, to exceed kind of 20,000 hectolitres a year. So, you know, brewing some beer. Anyway, I'll have some snackage afterwards, as always, but let's get stuck in. Let's have a look at the keg. Let's do the pour. It is in a halfer. It is in half a glass. Might be a good thing with this one. Might be a good one. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. So there she blows. There she is. The old Ginette. Must be like Ginette or something like that. Don't know why I've gone really weird and deep. But yeah, Belgian bio beer. Bio sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? It sounds like a toilet. But anyway, Bio beer, Bio White. And there's that splash of colour, as I said. Funky keg. Just having a look at the expiration date. 12/2020. So that's all right. It's in date. Let's crack in. Let's do the pour. Okay, so here we go. Always a bit harder to do the old halfers. It's got to be said. But let's crack in. Let's go. There we go. Is it? Is it? I tell you what, it's not bad. That ain't a bad effort. Not a bad effort for Arthur. I mean, I normally play a bit of music over that, but when you're doing half a glass, you know, it's like gone, done. Right, bit of beatbox in there as well to enjoy. So let's bring her in. Let's have a look. Okay, so here she is. And literally here she is, because it's got a lady on the front. Got a lady with some lipstick. So there's the colour. I mean, yeah, it does look like that colour kind of, you know, wheat beer is, isn't it? Yeah. Getting some whiffs. Getting some whiffs. Lemony whiffs. Yeah. Right. Nice head though. All right, isn't it? Not bad. Let's have a sup. Right. Pour done. Pretty pleased with that pour actually for a half a glass. Did pretty well, I think. Let's go. Give it a little top and look at that. It's pretty spot on. I'll tell you, the foam head on that is probably one of the best I've seen. I've got to give it that. That's a beauty. Yeah? Looks like you go like that and really annoy someone. Yeah. It's good. And for a white beer, you know, and fair play, you know, I'm not a white beer fan. So if I like it, that speaks volumes. Speaks volumes. If I don't, it might be just because I don't like white beer. Right. Anyway, cheers, Perfect Drafters. Let's have a go. Lemony. Definitely lemony. I'm trying to think back to when I had a Hoegaarden last. And it would have been a long time ago. A long time ago. Probably, I seem to remember having a Hoegaarden in a pub that was underneath the Lloyd's No.1 bank place in the Market Street centre of Leicester. There was like a pub that you went down some steps. And that's where it was. And I'm sure that's where I last had a Hoegaarden. That would have been probably about 10 years ago. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a long way to think back to how that tasted. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of it. For some reason, I just get dishwater in my head when I'm drinking this type of beer. Nothing against this one in particular. I think 10 years ago when I was supping on a Hoegaarden, I was thinking dishwater. It's just not me. And I've got 10 pints to whip through. I'll do it, but, you know. I mean, it's not overpowering. Don't get me wrong. It's not like really so lemony that you can't stand it. It's not like, it's probably a really bad face, but, you know, I just did it again. It's not really sharp, on your taste buds and that you just can't stand it. It's nothing like that. I think the kind of person that would like it is the kind of person that appreciates Earl Grey tea. You know what I mean? I could never get my head around Earl Grey tea. It just tastes of nothing. In fact, I know Earl Grey tea is not a fruit tea. Why am I talking about tea? Anyway, like fruit teas, waste of time. They don't taste of anything. Yeah, I'm not a fan. And it's nothing against it, because if you like white beers, then you might well like it. You might well like it. If you like a Hoegaarden, you might like this. But, Hoegaarden's on there as well, so buy a Hoegaarden. I probably should lob an orange in there or something. Probably should lob an orange in, or a lime, I don't know. It's not growing on me either. The other drink that I had that was like this is Kronenbourg Blanc. Again, I mean, is it Blanc? It's not much better. But you know what I mean. And I used to actually quite like, and people might crucify me for this, but who cares, Kronenbourg 1664. If I was buying your bulk load of lager now from a Tesco's or something, that's probably what I'd choose. And I'm talking like your big cases, because obviously I wouldn't have it unless you was buying a big case. Say you're having a party or something, and you don't want to give everyone stuff out the Perfect Draft. Not being tight, but I might buy a big case of 1664, because then when I'm having one as well, I'm having the same as everyone else. I'm not dipping in here and having something out the Perfect Draft. That would be rude. That's just your standard Kronenbourg 1664 I'm on about. But this is very similar to that Kronenbourg Blanc. Not sure if it was 1664 Blanc, but yeah. Wow. Oh, Brian Batondi. That's what that makes me think of. The old Blanc. Blanc. Oh. I mean, it's got some bobs. I mean, it's a quality kind of draftage, isn't it? I mean, it's sticking to the glass nicely. I think if you like this type of beer, you would like this. So fair play, give it a try if you do like your white beers. If you like Hoegaarden, maybe it's a slight variation on that, and you might like it better. For me, it's a no. I'm not buying that again. Anyway, that's life. That's my problem, not yours. Let's get stuck in to some snackage. Now, I'll be honest, the missus let me down. I said to her, can you bang in the Tesco basket some honey, I think it's honey and mustard, Snyder's pretzel pieces. And if you watch my Franciscana review, that's when I have the jalapeno, Snyder's pretzel pieces. And they were beautiful. They were beautiful. And a few people have said, you need to try the honey ones as well. So I thought, let's give them a go. And Home Bargains didn't have them in, but Tesco's do. I said, can you pop them in the basket? Literally on the iPad at that time. And, it looked like she was adding it. So I just assumed she had. I think I even got a nod. They weren't in there. I was looking through the delivery list. No pretzel pieces. Anyway, so that is not them. What it is, and I did get these a while ago, the Curators pork puffs. And what attracted me to these is the flavour sweet chili barbecue. I do like a bit of sweet chili barbecue. Normally in a sauce, not on a puff, but still, let's give it a go. Gluten-free, hand-cooked, 15 grams of protein. Not hard to get into. Now, they are very puffy. They're puffier than I expected they would be. they've got a bit of pork scratching kind of smell to them, which concerns me a little bit because you can smell that more than the kind of sweet chili barbecue. Anyway, let's crunch away. Blimey. Oh. They're awful. Wow. I don't know who it is. Whoa. Whoever it was on my last video that said, is it me or do you like everything you try? I've not just done this video for you. This has been possibly one of the worst days of my reviewing career, which, to be fair, is very short and not really a career. It's not a good day. It's not a happy day. Right. Let's grade them. Let's grade them. Those Curators pork puffs, I'll give a 2. They're back. They're going in the bin. Dear, oh dear. I'm sorry. I mean, maybe some people might like that barbecue. They've got a bit of spiciness to them. They've got a bit of spiciness, and I do like how sometimes a snack can dry out the mouth, ready for the beer. I do like that. They really dry out your mouth, but not in a nice way. The Ginette White beer, Bio White, I'm deflated. I'm even sounding deflated. I've deflated myself. Sorry if I've deflated you. This, for me, I'm going to give a 5. A 5 out of 10. Because, yeah, I don't think everyone's going to dislike it. If you like a white beer, you might well like it. But for my record, no. Right. Where to go from here, good people? Where to go? So I was going to do the Ginette Bio Fruit, but I don't want to put that in after this one. So that's not going to happen. I just don't want to. So it's been a while since I've had a Leffe, and I like the Leffe range. I like the Leffe twang. So I'm going to go for this little beauty. Next, the Leffe Blonde. That's what I'm going in for next. Yeah. And that excites me. That excites me a lot more. So I think that'll be a good one. Nothing more to say. But if you want to see the video on that, plus other videos that I like to do around the machine, around tips on it, around kind of cost comparisons, also something I think many of you are going to like on the website is coming soon. So I'm going to do a video on that as well. So that's all coming. So if you want to make sure you don't miss it, like, subscribe. If this is the first one you've spotted and watched, I am normally more positive. I really am. It's just, you know, sometimes it just don't work out. That's life. That's life. Still. For now, Perfect Drafters, cheers. Have a good evening. Or morning. Depends when you're watching it. Have a good day. Cheers, Perfect Drafters. Cheers.